Our next group of questions deal with the U.S.-Israel relationship. Jonathan Kavian asks, how would you describe the current relationship between the United States and Israel? And Navi Bhalla asks, does the Obama White House give you and your office the proper rights and respect? Well, the relationship between Israel and the United States in many ways goes back well before Israel's foundings. It goes back to the founding fathers and mothers of this country, who felt very close to the idea of a recreated Jewish state and felt that it was their duty to help the Jews reclaim their ancient kingdom in the land of Israel, their homeland. And that feeling was shared by John Adams, the second president of the United States, as it was by Abraham Lincoln and Woodrow Wilson, and of course by Harry Truman, who made the United States the first nation on earth to recognize that recreated Jewish state, Israel, on the day of its independence in May of 1948. Israel came into being not only as a Jewish state, but as a democratic state, and there's a tremendous sense of brotherhood and kinship between Israel, that sole democracy in the Middle East, and the United States, the world's greatest democracy. And after the 1967 war, when Israel won an immense victory over Soviet-backed Arab armies, there emerged a U.S.-Israel strategic relationship, which has bloomed and blossomed ever since. So there's a deep and multifaceted relationship, probably the deepest and most multifaceted which the United States has had with any foreign nation in its post-World War II period. That is the U.S.-Israel alliance. And that is an alliance between the American people and the people of Israel. And every administration brings its own emphases, its own strong points to this relationship, makes its own contributions. The Obama administration has made immense contributions in the field of security. Security relationships between Israel and the United States today are as good, if not better, than at any time in the past. The United States stands by us when Israel is assailed in the United Nations. It stood by us during the so-called flotilla incident last year. America is our great ally. Does this mean that we agree on everything? No. Sometimes allies do disagree. The closest of alliances include disagreements, but the great test of any alliance is the way in which the partners to that alliance can discuss their disagreements and overcome them. Today, the United States and Israel remain in deep partnership, with a true friendship, in dealing with common challenges in the Middle East, in the world, in the form of extremism, in the form of upheavals around the region. Looking to the future, Israel will remain the only strong, unequivocally democratic, and categorically pro-American state in the entire Middle East. And American policy makers know that very, very well.